Hey everyone, Bigelow Reviews here. I am Brent Bigelow, aka Beanie Boy, and I have a new review for you, and that is Cracker Island by Gorillaz. This is Gorillaz' 8th studio album, and I love their previous album, Song Machine Season 1, which released in 2020. Fantastic songs on there, so much good music. Needless to say, I was very excited for this release. So I didn't know how much I love the Gorillaz until I backtracked and listened to some of their previous albums. Love their work. They're fantastic. These guys just don't monkey around the studio. They make music. Orangutans are cool too, but like Gorillaz are, the alphas. From what I understand and from my doing my boop research, I read that this is actually a follow-up to 2021's EP Meanwhile. Never listened to that. I still didn't listen to it, but I just went into this record just looking to hear some great music from Gorillaz, like I do with all albums. Just like most Gorillaz albums and most of their projects, this one has a bunch of notable features. Thundercat, Stevie Nicks, Tame Impala, Bad Bunny, Beck, all of them on here. But some of my favorite features and some of the best work I think overall come from Stevie Nicks and Bad Bunny. On the song Oil featuring Stevie Nicks, she does a fantastic job just like having like background harmonies. She does sing a verse with her like very nice like just full sounding voice that she has. She did a great job kind of like counteracting like the super high notes of like the synths and everything. And then even like the maiden singer's voice of Gorillaz being kind of like a higher register voice. Stevie Nicks sounds fantastic. I think she sounds very like seductive in a way on this track. But at the same time, it's not an insane feature by her. She definitely stays on her zone, does a great job, and sometimes a little bit of less is more kind of. But even then, at the same time, this song is kind of a simple song, not too complicated. Same thing can be kind of said throughout this entire project. Tormenta featuring Bad Bunny. A great song. It has this like Latin feel, but obviously done up by the Gorillaz. The energy on it's pretty awesome. And Bad Bunny just on this beat, he's kind of like hand in glove on this one. Plug and play. I guess this was supposed to be on Song Machine Season 1, but it didn't make the cut. Or some crazy story situation like that, which seems to be the trend for most of these songs when I was doing my research. This album itself kind of feels like a nice stitched job with a bunch of leftover tracks from the last couple years, which isn't terrible. Sometimes it's nice. I mean, if it's good work, put it out there. And I would say most of the stuff on here is pretty good. Slightly underwhelming at some points, but it's still just overall generally really good music. Tormenta is just an enjoyable song. A little simple, not overly complicated, but it's good. Going back to the very beginning of the album, we have Cracker Island, the title track featuring Thundercat. Yeah, I freaking love Thundercat. He's fantastic. I love his solo work. I got really excited to see that he was a featured artist on this, but it kind of let me down. All Thundercat did was kind of like sing harmonies in the background, and like his vocals were just so kind of blown out with effects. Then I think were overdone, which happens. It's a stylistic decision, but at the same time, where I do have a majority of my beef with is that Thundercat is a world-renowned bassist. He is one of the greatest like funk bassists out there. This song feels like the Simpsons donut. You have the donut, right? And it has all the sprinkles and stuff. In the middle of that donut is where the bass part should be, and it's just not there. The song feels hollow, doesn't feel full, and I was sad. And still am. He's a great bassist, and I would like to see him do bass stuff on a song that had no bass. So, fix that, please. 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 Next song following up that one, we have the song The Tired Influencer, which is like another song about, from what I understood at least, is about just technology and how we're, overdone. It's kind of a little preachy, but whatever. And also, I guess you could say it was an uncredited feature on this one too. You have Siri, like Apple Siri, on here doing a feature, and just talking like Siri does in the background of things all the time, and it's kind of cool. I get it, but I don't like the song that much though. Next song up, we have "Silent Running" by Adele Motayo. I hope I said that right. I'm trying my best. It has an amazing chorus, absolutely great. It kind of has like a Kate Bush running up the hill type vibe on it. but not at all at the same time. But it's what it made me think of. This song does have heavy 80s like prog rock influence on it. And then even the featured artist is singing on it too. Is really great. Loved it. I think the little soulful voice in the background kind of gives the song a little bit more of a personal connection, a more realistic sound, because there's a lot of synths on this entire album, and same with this song, a lot of layered synths. So having that actual like singing R&B voice, it just kind of grounds it down a little bit. And then even the whistles that kind of like sing the hook of the song, pretty great. It's good. Next song up here we have is New Gold featuring Booty Brown. That's a weird name. And then Tame Impala. This song just sounds like a Tame Impala song. I'm like, where are the Gorillaz? Booty Brown has an okay verse on here, like a rapped verse. But it feels way more like a Tame Impala song than a Gorillaz song. That's all I got. That's all I got on that one. I just want to know, where are the monkeys? Where are the monkeys at? There's no monkeys on this one. Baby Queen might be my favorite song off this record. This song is just full Gorillaz. Everything you would expect from the Gorillaz, but just 80s-ified. Yeah, I made that word up. It does have major song machine energy. It feels like it could be something straight off of that. It might be. I don't know for sure because everything's kind of convoluted. But the synths and then everything are just beautiful. And then they just suck you in. It's a pretty awesome song. The song Tarantula, I feel like it's doing way too much. Not that crazy of a fan of that one. Then you have Skinny Ape, which would have been a great finale track, but it's the second to last song. It has like a Bohemian Rhapsody song structure where it starts off really quiet and it kind of does this great gradual build and then ends in a full-on punk rock, happy-go-lucky vibe. The skinny little ape, 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 skinny little, skinny little, skinny little, skinny little ape, 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 ape. It's a bop. Fantastic way to end the song. I wish it would have been the finale to the record, but it's not, unfortunately. The last song on this one is Possession Island, featuring Beck. I didn't hear Beck at all in this project. Maybe he's playing an acoustic guitar as a feature. I don't know what. There are some harmonies in there, but it doesn't sound like Beck's voice. It's definitely morning phase Beck than anything. It's not Loser Baby Beck, but it's okay. I'm not too wild about the song, like I already mentioned. I definitely think Skinny Ape would have been a better finale, especially for an album that's like, it does have a lot of energy everywhere instead of just like ending on such like a sad, low note. But overall, just kind of wrap up this review, there's a lot of really good songs on here. The things I'm saying are kind of nitpicky, but I really like a lot of the songs on this project. I have saved most of the songs, so I can go back and listen to them. I think it's a pretty good album. It's not one of my favorite Gorillaz records. There's moments of slight mediocrity where it's kind of like meh, but at the same time, there are some really good songs where if there's a little bit more effort, I think that they could have been absolutely fantastic. This could have been a great album for the year, but again, it feels like a leftover cut and paste record where there's a lot of leftover tracks and they didn't know what to do with them, so they made this little album and put it out into the world. So, and now we have it and we listened to it and I told you my thoughts. And to finish up me telling my thoughts, I want to give this record a 69. It's a nice album, it's good, and it's aight. It's good. It's nice. Hence why I give it a 69. But what do you think? Put your scores down in the comment section below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with all your besties. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Biggie out.